and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And it's also the full moon today, so we're going to bring in 4 decks of cards. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. And I do feel there is eyes on you right now. Good eyes and bad eyes. In other words, people are thinking of you in a good way and looking at you and watching you in a good way. And that may be connecting with your energy in a higher way. But also they may be looking at you in a jealous way too. So just make sure you're shielding your energy and being aware that eyes are on you. And I connected with that over the last few days. There are lots of karmic endings taking place right now and lots of karmic changes taking place right now within their life and even within your own life too. So we're going to bring in the full moon twin flame angel oracle. We're going to bring in the twin flame guidance love oracle. I'm going to connect with the collective love messages and the beautiful tarot of the Celtic fairies. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy or the message or the guidance for you today with this full moon? What's the guidance with the full moon? So I'm going to pop these cards here. The one's falling out for you. What's the guidance for them today? What's the guidance for your person today with the full moon? And what's the guidance coming through for the journey straight out, okay? Can that go for a walk in the moonlight? It may help. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to go together for a walk in the moonlight today. Who knows? We'll see. So what's the energy coming in around you? What do you need to know or be aware of? What's the energy coming in around them today? Straight out. And what's the energy coming in around the journey today? What's the energy coming in around the journey today? Thank you, angels. I love the pink on this deck as well. Really beautiful. What's the guidance from the angels for you today for the journey? What's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for your person today? Straight out. And what's the guidance for the journey today? Flying out there, okay. And what's the tarot guidance for you today? So what energy are you going through today? What energy are you going through today on this full moon? You may be holding things in today. You may be thinking before you speak or act. Thinking before you take action I've got coming through for you. What's the guidance for them today? What's the energy they are in? What's going on with them? And what's the energy around the journey today? What do we need to be aware of for the journey? Thank you, angels. Okay, I'll see what's going on then. So first of all, the message coming through for you is there is a void in me that only your presence can fill. So you may be really feeling that void today. You may be missing them today. And I feel this also could be because you're feeling these eyes on you. So make sure you're shielding yourself very well. You're going out in nature. You're being kind to yourself today. You're filling up your own cup. And I do feel you are doing those things, but you may still feel like something is missing because you know that there's a void there that only their presence can fill. Now, obviously, they are with you always, so you feel their presence with you. You feel them with you, even when you're apart or you're not in communication, but you also know you want them in your life physically. You know you belong together. You know that's what you deserve. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you're working towards. So the guidance today is let go of the need to control because maybe you're going into fear and worry and doubt today because of this. And again, remember the full moon does bring up heavy energies and it brings up a need to cleanse these energies too. So let go today. Give it to heaven. So if you're feeling all this energy today, you may be feeling extra emotional. You may be feeling a bit teary. You may be really missing them. Take this time to breathe. And that's why the angels say go for a walk in the moonlight because it will cleanse your energy. Let go of the need to control the how, the when, or bringing those feelings of doubt and saying it's never going to happen. Have faith that it will. So the angel guidance for you is that you are both doing the work needed to be in union. So you're both doing the work. So if you're thinking there's this void in me and I want them with me, understand that right now, whatever's going on, whatever the circumstances or situation, you're both doing what's needed to bring you together. You're doing the work and they are doing the work. You're working on your stuff, they are working on their stuff. You're both doing exactly what's needed to be in union. So trust in them, trust that they are doing what they need to do. Trust that you're doing what you need to do. And most importantly, trust in God and his plan. And if you're seeing 333, that's a sign to have faith and trust in the process of your journey right now. Give something away. And again, this is a full moon. It's about releasing. So if you give something away, for example, if you clear clutter, if you make space, it makes you feel better. It brings a release in. So you may want to give something away that you no longer need. Maybe you want to just clear things away if you've got broken things, because it's not good to have broken things around you either, like broken bits of furniture or broken ornaments or things you just don't love anymore. So if you go through your home and give it a bit of a spruce up, a cleansing, it may help you to feel better. You may even want to give something away to charity, or may want to give something to a friend or a family member. Punch a pillow. And this is really interesting, because when I was shuffling the cards, I saw for them, it said have a good scream. So again, I do feel there is a lot of frustration here today, because you're both missing each other. So no matter what their energy is, whatever the cards come up for them, they're missing you and feeling that void just as much as you are. So you may want to punch a pillow today, because that will release tension out of you. It will cleanse as well the sacral chakra. So you may want to cleanse your sacral chakra and do a cleansing on it, but release any anger, resentment, stress, impatience to heaven in exchange for peace. But physically punching a pillow or punching a punch bag or doing some kind of physical activity, even if it's just going for a walk, will help you. And meditation will help as well. So meditation, calming your mind, relaxing your mind, breathing, all these things will help you today to find relief when you are feeling this void. Now in tarot, there's a decision that needs to be made, and you know that decision is being guided. So you must have faith right now that your choices and your journey is being guided, because you may be questioning that today. You may be questioning it because it's the full moon. It creates a heaviness, because you may not yet be seeing results or rewards, or you may be worried about this karmic situation, or you may feel the psychic attack coming at you. So if there's heavy energy around, it may make you doubt the process or how things are going to happen, because you're feeling the void today. You're missing that. Got the Three of Swords. So you're missing them. You're feeling the loss. But there is no loss. It's all about perception, because you are being guided forward. So remember, they are coming to you. You are gaining wisdom and strength and clarity through this time. So you're understanding things in a higher way. And I feel this is also because a decision has to be made. And the decision is to choose peace over stress, to choose to walk forward fearlessly today, to choose to have faith in the process, to choose to know that things are nearly there, that you're on track to where you want to be, but also to have faith that they are going to make the right decision and choice in their life, because it's about them choosing themselves, and that's what they're currently in the process of doing. And remember what we said yesterday, right now any form of silence or separation or blocking is a form of protection. So the energy coming in around them, you had more faith in me than I did in myself. So they are thanking you for believing in them. Even when they didn't believe in themselves. They're saying, you believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I'm thanking you for that. I'm grateful, because that's helping them to change. You had faith in me when I didn't have faith. So your light and love has assisted them on this journey. And again, we've got caught between two worlds. A karmic situation is causing conflict. So the angels can't get it any clearer this week that there are karmic battles going on, karmic shifts taking place, karmic changes happening. So again, they may still be caught between two worlds, the world they are leaving and the world they are moving towards, which is you. So where they're leaving is the karmic situation. So they're tying up loose ends, they're dealing with that, and you're being protected from that. So even if you're missing them and feeling the void, remember it's a protection, because the karmic could be causing conflict, drama, chaos, psychic attack, problems. And remember, it's a catalyst to your union, whether it's a marriage, a third party, confusion, denial, a decision that needs to happen, fear, a family situation, money, a job, whatever it is a catalyst to your union. And things are out of balance. This is another reason why they're not around you right now. This is another reason why they are tying up these loose ends and sorting things out. because they've learned through that marriage, they've learned through that situation, that third party, that karmic person, that karmic situation, to give and receive equally through self-care and service. So they are realizing this because they know now they have to choose themselves, and this is what they're doing. So remember, everything that's happening right now, even if you don't understand it, is a blessing in disguise. And I feel that they are also receiving issues or receiving cleansing or healing to their ear chakra. So remember, the ears are connected with balance. So they may be having downloads in their ears. They may be having ear issues. Some of them could have ear infections because they're not liking what they're hearing in their physical world, or they're perhaps arguing with someone. So if you cleanse your ear chakra and your sacral chakra, it will help you, because remember, they need to have a good screen, because look at this. They're ending what they know they need to end. So again, here it is, the message. They're ending what they know they need to end. And they may be feeling very angry about this, very stressed, very resentful about certain things. They could be having arguing going on and all this karmic attack and karmic conflict. So they may feel the need to scream. And again, you could pick up on that as anger and frustration. And you might think, I want to punch a pillow. Maybe you don't even know where all these emotions are coming from, but it's coming from them. So they know they need to compromise and find an equal balance to sort this out. And we've got the infinity sign to remind you that you are one. So even if they are not around you right now because they're dealing with these karmic issues, you are one. And they give me fear because they're so drawn to you, they can't stay away from you. They can't stay away from you. And this is your light. So this is your light guiding them forward, okay? And they are drawn to you. Some of them could have tattoos, okay? But, you know, regardless of whether they do or do not have tattoos, you're tattooed all over their body. They think about you constantly. They are drawn to your light. You're holding the cup out. And this is a very sensual card, so check it out online. It's the Seven of Cauldrons. But you're holding out your cup, and that your light is so intense, they are drawn to it. They can't stop thinking about you. So even if they're not with you right now or communicating or coming to you, they want you, they're desiring you, they're thinking about you. It's all they can think about. And they know they can no longer have their cake and eat it. So maybe they've thought, I'll just try and have both worlds. And they can't have both worlds. They're caught between two worlds. They know it's greedy. They know it's not right. They know they've got to make a choice. And that's what they're doing. So give them time. So this is also about you setting boundaries. Don't let them have their cake and eat it. So for example, if you're giving them things they need right now, other than your light and your 5D love. So for example, if you're letting them come to you and be with you, even if they are still with a karmic partner, you know that's a boundary you've got to set. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about, being in a similar situation. So you have to be very strong and put your own boundaries down, because they want you so badly they can't stay away from you. Even if they know it's wrong to come to you and message you while they are still dealing with this situation, they can't help themselves because they are drawn to you and your light like a moth to a flame, okay? And the energy around the journey is, I'm catching up to you on my spiritual journey. You were always ahead of me. So remember that the feminine is always ahead of the masculine in the spiritual journey, because you're the more aware one, you're the more awake one. That's why you don't get involved in things you don't need to involve yourself in any longer. You've been there and done that. That's why you choose to remain single, or you choose to work on service, and you choose to look for the higher path, the high road. You choose to not get involved in drama. You choose to see the blessing and the lesson in everything that happens. So you're choosing peace and your own power over stress and drama. So really what your person's saying is, I am getting there. I am doing the work. I'm catching you up on a spiritual level, on my spiritual journey. You were always ahead of me. Thank you for believing in me and having faith in me when I didn't even have faith in myself. Thank you for trusting me to catch up. So go for a walk in the moonlight tonight. Go for a walk and feel the energy of the moon. Even if you just walk around the garden, maybe you're thinking, I don't feel safe going for a walk at night. Do it in the, just before it turns into the darkness, or even if you go for a walk in the day, the moon's still there. So you'll still feel the light of it. And look at this waiting period. If you feel you're waiting right now, and that's what I'm connecting with for your energy, because you're thinking, I'm missing them. This void is there. I want them. And you're feeling this frustration. The waiting period, the delay creates the wait. It's necessary. So while this is all happening right now, focus on blessings, focus on love, focus on self-care. So be grateful for everything, focus on loving you, filling up your own cup, focusing on self-care, what you need right now, because these lessons are blessings. This delay is a blessing in disguise. And this is also what they are doing. You know, they're grateful because they're saying to you, thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in me. Your spiritual power is helping me find my spiritual power. You've always been ahead of me spiritually. And now I'm starting to believe in myself. I'm starting to know that I am capable of change, that I can make a change in my life and start again. So this is all happening for a reason. And that's why, you know, they are deeply in regret about the things they've done, the way they've hurt you, the way they've let you down. And also they know they've got to walk away from a situation. So I am feeling two things here. That they feel the spiritual power. They feel the spiritual bond with you. They are growing spiritually. And that spiritual bond and that spiritual awakening is waking them up to the things they need to make up for. The regret they have about the wasted time. And they feel they've wasted time in marriages, commitments, karmic situations that have not served their highest good. Or sorry, they have served their highest good, but now they've outgrown those things. The lesson is over. The stain in things they've outgrown, they need to release. So if they're still remaining in these cycles, they know what they need to do. And yes, they do regret hurting that person and letting go of their vows and their morals and things they perhaps said at one time that they thought would last forever, but they know it's time to move on. And really this is about them recognising they've wasted time. They've wasted time in the darkness. They want to come through this door and apologise and say sorry. And really, you know, in this card, what's happened here is this man has gone into the fairy world and he's experienced something, and now he's come back and realised he's lost everything. He's lost everything because the time is different in the fairy world than it is in the human world. So your person is realising, I've wasted too much time. I don't want to miss out on the opportunity of loving you and being in love with you and living life with you. I've got to leave this marriage. I've got to leave this commitment. It's part of my spiritual path. I've learned what I needed to learn. It's time to start again. And they are grieving that relationship. They're grieving that situation, but they're also grieving the time they've spent away from you. And again, it can drive you mad when you feel you're not together. It can drive you mad when you're focusing on the karmic situation. So don't do that anymore. So let's bring in the letters today and see if we get any messages coming through in them. So let's see what's coming through. We've got G, we've got N, and they've got good night there. So some of you may get good night messages, or something could happen during the night. We've got S, we've got Z. We've got T, we've got Q, we've got A, we've got C, we've got W, we've got I, we've got B, and we've got F. They give me the word biff there, okay? And this could be, someone could be a smoker as well, you know, because this, or they could smoke weed, and that might be something they are releasing. It could be very warm where you are, so you may have the AC on you. This could be about air conditioning, and the need to, you know, bring air conditioning in, the connection. So again, this could be clearing the air. It could be the heat between you, the power. They are giving me sun and moon, which is obviously the feminine, the masculine, and the sun. So the sun could be shining right now. So take these how they resonate with you. You know, what I'm really getting as well is here, they've got bin. It's like binning things that need to go. So bin is about releasing. It's about throwing things away. It's about trash. It's about things that need to go. There also could be gin here as well, which is the drink. That could be significant. Someone could drink gin, or it could be about releasing drinking alcohol. I can see them in the cameras. I put them up. Some of them go backwards or sideways here. And we've got Finn. This could be a name for someone as well. Finn, Finlay. So put these how they resonate with you. But I think we've got bass as well, or bass. They're giving me like maybe someone's a bass player. But I feel this is really a big message here about something happening at night, then perhaps wishing you a good night, something shifting and changing, releasing the sins of the past, letting go, releasing so they can come forward to you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.